Let's go. Today I will be fixing a bunch of bugs that I just identified this morning. Some of these I knew about, but just gonna burn through the list. Kind of rubber duck in. I'll talk to nobody. Whoever jumps in. And hopefully that will help me think through these problems. This item, the new item that I added, shopping bag, that is a pickup. It unlocks a costume. And it's not working. Why is it working? That one's working. This. Oh, it doesn't have a shape. Shape. No, it does. Okay. Monitoring. Get. Okay, this is actually. Oh, I'm unlocking and I'm not. Right. So with the other pickups, and they get picked up like boba. Oh, you just have to manually. Okay. So, I guess that should be like automatically. Let's do this. So then this is an abstract, so it's the superclass. So this, all of my little items that you can pick up are all implementing the pickup script. So this one is overriding this one. So this code isn't going to run, but you can make that happen. You can make it run using this syntax. This means that it's going to call the parent function. So rather than copy paste that code into every single one, I'm going to automatically do it at the end. And I'll change the way that the other ones work too to match that. So just see what else is not triggered that. Okay. So that should come now. Yay. Okay. Check off. Done. Boss can be hit before starting dialogue. So. Levels. Arcade, boss fight arcade. So here's how it works. You're in arcade mode. You spawn into arcade mode, and then there's this area that triggers boss dialogue. And then the boss fight starts. But before you trigger that, the boss is still interactable, so you can shoot projectiles. So I need a way to make fighters invulnerable and then switch it on and off. I think there might already be something like that. It's in the further down script. Invincible. Ah, it's not export though. Okay. But invincible, let's see if that does anything. It doesn't do anything. But I have it there, so it would be good to use that. But a lot of things that are triggered when you land a hit on it would be nice to see who is in the chat. Romans. I'm not super happy with YouTube. Images. I don't think I can see the participants in the chat sometimes. Well, whatever. Okay. I have it up so I can say hi to people. Okay. What was I? Let's see. You should blink and blink before they vanish so you kind of know something's happening. Slide around when they die. That needs to get fixed real quick. Happens twice. Maybe I should be fixing that other stuff first. Dragon Punch is pretty good. That's a good uppercut. Let's switch up that one. Oh, her boss fight starts the dialogue right away. You don't have to walk up to it, so it isn't a good test case. Oh, I need to tell it not to do unlocks when I already have something unlocked. Nice. I think I like that, the way it interrupts your gameplay. Maybe if it paused, it would be okay. Still have all my health. I'm shocked. Maybe I don't want, because it already says you unlocked it in the text box, so I don't want the unlock thing to play there. When you're unlocking costumes and characters, I do want it, because like, be better to look up there. Okay. Okay, so here, let's see. All the ways, I guess, in the way this works, this script, there's a method called doTakeHit. It actually opened when I started. Okay. I guess I can just say if you're invulnerable. It's here. Let's put it here. Easy for now. Okay, and then how do we just like set that as a flag for now. Don't need to make it a method or anything. Let's see. Cookie resist. Knockback resist is weird. Ah, whatever. Okay. Vulnerable. So when you're in the boss room, start up, ready. Boss, get child, say boss. Did I go invincible or invulnerable? Do take hit. Invincible. People don't use the word invincible enough anymore, right? We're saying vulnerability. Everybody knows C is a cooler letter than B or whatever else. Vuln. Vince. Okay, true. Right. Active equals true. So then when we activate, then we just set it as. And I also want to add some dialogue when you KO, because that just kind of. For some reason, they were not turning. Well, let's try. Don't overthink it. Is there somebody else in chat right now? Hello, if you're there. I'm trying to look on YouTube, like the, what do you call it, on the participant list, but, oh, okay. Can't really tell. Oh, it says 2 watching. Participant list isn't saying anything. It says I'm the only one in here, so I don't know if that's true or not. If it is, that's sad. Oh, I unlock warm up. Doesn't do anything, so it's fine. Spam it. So you can play that game. You know, something hard about making games is it's really hard to tell how difficult it is, and whether it's super easy because you're the developer and you play it every day. I'm pretty sure that it's easy to just mash, but I've had people playtest and they did die, so, and they didn't spend 20 minutes before they died, so I don't know. So I feel like it probably is not too bad. Not too easy, I mean. Moves on base node 2D. Oh, because why? Because why? Because where's my boss? Oh, it's the get child. Okay. Let's well, let's just start boss fight. I want to need to do this whole thing. Boss is not the actual boss, it's the name of the container node for whatever. I probably need to make a test room where I can just start right in the boss fight and not have to play the mode to get to the boss fight. Plus, I kind of can only get to AK through sheer luck. One of 5 random bosses, or 4 maybe. Game's so broken, dude. Okay, it's gonna be so much better by the end of the stream. Come on, man. It's here. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna make it demo. Debug world. Okay, let's debug boss fight. Stop. Debug. I'll just debug arcade boss fight. Okay. Good start. Don't overthink it. Do what you think you need to do and run the code, and if it breaks, it breaks. It's fine. Okay, so. Hey, it worked! Okay. But now she doesn't start actually attacking. Maybe that's, no, she didn't become invincible. She didn't. Maybe that's because of it being debug and not. Let's try it in a real game. After all that work that I did to make a debug thing. Wait, let me think. How can I? Okay, I can force it to go to AK somehow. Let's see levels. Okay. Just make the break room always go to AK. Instead of randomizing. Yeah. Okay. I really need to fix the enemy sliding around next. It's so annoying. Stuff like that's just weird. Like, it doesn't actually affect gameplay at all, but it's so weird and annoying. It makes the game feel so much less polished, even though there's so many more things that actually matter. So busted. Come on, man, come on. You can get out of stun lock too. The enemies can. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's see. Can't hit her. Projectiles. Turns towards us. She does come and tag us. Yay! Oh, she's still invincible. Ah, right? That's why this is happening. She's still invincible. She's still invincible. Why? Did I not? Did I said I didn't say true? I said false. Or I didn't say false. No. False room. Yeah, screen. Yeah! Yeah, I told you it might actually be hard. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna lose. Guess it doesn't help that ultimates are. Okay, I really need to make it so the enemies can't get out of it. Oh, she didn't get out of it that time. If I can juggle the enemies, it'll be way easier. Got her. Nice. Woo! Enough of that. Hello, everyone in the chat. I can't see who's in the chat. Is there a way? Chat. Ah, there's pop-out chat. Okay, that's something. Participants? Maybe if people aren't watching. Show participants. Let's see. Pop it up here. Hello, viewers. Okay. Let's call that done. Let's move on. Let's get before starting dialog doc. Probably should test it more, but you know what? Know what? Let me call it good enough. This one is one of the most visible things I can think of. It shouldn't be sliding around after they die. Okay. So, how does the AI control the fighters, the enemies, characters? Player. Let's see, there should be like when we attach a fighter to the controller. So the way this works, I have this like object outside of the actual fighters that manages the controlling, and that's the same for the player and the AI. So the AI can do anything the player can do, basically. So we attach the controller. I think when we attach the controller, we should attach a signal. Yeah, when I attach the this can just be abstract. We can just I have that signal. Make sure it doesn't. We do pass an instance. Okay. This is going to be abstract because it's going to act differently between AI and player. Controller, detach controller. That could be dangerous because it might like, you know, be trying to do stuff. The fighter the reference will be gone. It should be because the fighter's about to go away, so don't want it. Oh, we want this to be abstract, but right. Take the method signature. Not abstract. This is our override. Matter of fact. Stop moving. Maybe get rid of my target too, because at this point I'll have a like maybe targeting. Don't want anything. Actually, oh, we want to detach as well. Let's try it. Don't overthink. Don't overthink. That's how you work fast. You don't overthink. You make mistakes. And then you make a 30-item to-do list to fix all your mistakes. Scream it. Shame. Get out of here. Try again. Ah, you didn't. Ah, excellent. Yay. Fixed. Done. Save. Enemy friendly fire. That seems pretty big. It's going to be a little harder. Let's see. Need. Yay! Very fast. Cheers. Okay. Okay, where were we? Break room, get out of here. Boss fight, get out of here. We were on enemy AI, friendly fire. How are we going to fix that? It's specifically about ones in arcade mode, because I'm not sure that's happening everywhere. Let's see here. Let's delete you. Let's make some. Wrong gremlin. No, giant gremlin. Not rigs, characters. Gremlin. Okay. So they're supposed to be in groups. Them both. I need controllers for them. Needs. The room's supposed to come. Okay. Two active. Let's see if that works. You're working. Oh. Okay, so they're not taking front to fire. Both active. Oh, because he's. So the problem is somewhere else. They're supposed to be getting added to the same group. That, they're in a group that starts with team underscore. It's supposed to mean they don't hit each other. And that works when I set it up manually. In arcade mode, pick enemies. So it's supposed to make them all part of Team Arcade enemies. Let's see if I can determine whether they're actually being put in that team. One guy. Do I just restart until I get a... Okay, that's a... There's a bug I didn't think about. That it happened that one time. I guess I was trying to restart until I... So it lets me buffer moves before I start the game, like the controller buffer. Change that somehow. Maybe I just need to clear the buffer when the game starts. Like, it's kind of stupid that it would be buffering inputs with the control. Buffering inputs when you're in the menu, but hasn't caused any problems so far, so I'm just gonna do the buffer. Still haven't gotten to any. Oh yeah, I don't think I explained why the portraits are all screwed up. I changed the way the camera works. I want to be able to zoom. Wow, that sucks. During idle, I think it's a problem with the stun state. Okay, let's attempt to find. Oh my god. Gonna find. You know what I want to do first? I wanna. Oh, there they go. Okay, so why? I don't know if this will let me see whether they're actually. Oh. I'm not sure the remote tab will let me see what groups the enemies are in. I don't think it will. Maybe I should make like a... I used to have like a little debugger that would show text above the enemy's head. And then I could just show what groups they're in. It's going to be hard to like print that out. this mood label. So we'll just add a groups or something. Maybe I just change this to a like rich text. And then the thing that sets the mood. That's fine. So it'll fit content height. All right, tell it to grow up. Probably not. Scoot it upwards. Just put it off there, and but if it grows down and down and down, it's fine. Okay, let's see. So where am I controlling that? Maybe I should like make this its own script to have it control itself. I think right now, base that's yeah. Same process. I just put that there. I should have a script attached to this. Not gonna call it method. I call it. Give it a script. Later. Text label. Like probably make some kind of we're gonna make like a formatter maybe. Physics process runs less frequently than regular process. So if your thing doesn't need to be like updating as fast as possible, just put everything in physics process. It'll be better for your performance. As far as I can tell. I'm wrong. Somebody tell me, because I'm doing that. If I'm wrong, I want to know so they can not do that. Okay, physics process. What was I doing? Oh, I was gonna. Or in these. Here is a line and base string. What? Blasphemy. Set line. Let's do the negation. Like that. Physics process will fix everything as it happens. Okay. Make this on the fighter. Give it a method to manage that. Call it set debug on. Text. Cool. Okay. Test this. Not testing. And what other kind of things could we add here? Oh, naming convention. Thought. Not thought. Hot tip. This is called a trailing comma. When you have arrays or dictionaries in Godot, if you put them on different new lines, if you put your elements on new lines like this, you can add a trailing comma here, which you can't do if you like if you do this. You can't do that, I think. Maybe. Oh, you can. Okay. Still, this is nice because you can do things like this really easily. You can rearrange really easily. If you don't have a comma there, a lot of like C and I think C# don't. I don't know about C#. C# might let you put a trailing comma, but this will cause an error because those aren't separated. But if you keep trailing commas there, then it's really easy to just rearrange. Okay. And what else? With the new line. So just put it all in one big line. Don't worry about it. Debug world. Let's see. I guess we always want the fighter to... I don't want to do it like... Let's just do this. Am I managing groups at all? Edit groups? Let's see. Get groups should return array. Nice. Okay, so let's just do set debug line. See how that works. What happens? Oh, it's not groups, it's teams, right? Also, I was gonna, oh, that's annoying. There's fit content height, there's no fit content width. That's something. But I only want the teams that are teams. They are in team bad guy. Well, it's working. It's good. It's not setting mood. Let's see. Let's see. Init groups. Init groups. Okay, so I only want the ones that begin with T. Let's do this. A little. Not a way I love to do this, but you know, this is the tools we have in this version of GDScript. Hopefully, GDScript 2, Godot 4, we have introduced lambdas, and I don't know if there's streams and filtering. These are very efficient and clean ways of handling arrays that let you like filter arrays down. I bet you can do that in C#. I don't mess with C#. GDScript is just so easy. Not that C# isn't easy, but GDScript is easy to use with Godot. So this is fine. There's no problem with this. Okay, back to. Let's just run this and see what happens. So there's always a team with the fighter's ID in it, and that is because projectiles also are basically an entity that does damage, and you want your projectiles not to hit your teammates as well. So the projectiles are also getting added to a group, a team basically. They're just treated like an NPC kind of, like a little tiny NPC with a hurt box. So they get added to your own character's team and your any teams you're on. Okay, so those guys are on Team Bad Guy. Let's find out if that's actually working with the arcade enemies. Oh, now we need to like run through a ton of. Oh, good. They're not on a team. Oh, that'll explain it. No wonder. Okay, get them on a team. Okay, in the arcade room, the base, what's it called? Arcade room, there it is. Okay, so this is supposed to happen. FC inst add to group, team arcade enemy. Why isn't it enemy? And he said, is it clearing the groups then for some reason or something? It's not happening. Let's find out. Tend to forget because when I'm not streaming, I use all 4 of my screens. If I have 4 monitors. Nice. Okay, so now they spawn, and we are running that. So why isn't that actually adding them to the group? And I don't seem to be getting any errors that would indicate to me that it isn't working. This is let's keep going. Okay, yeah, it's not added to Team Arcade Enemy. Why can't I move down? Right. Okay. See inst, add to group, enemy scene, instance, load scene enemy, enemy and ESET. ESET is the list of enemies. Oh, I bet they are in the group. Yeah, but they are in the group. I didn't print the debug information. I'm not printing this text all the time. I only did it when it was initialized. So whenever we add a thing to a group, I wonder if there's a signal. Um, it'd be really cool if there was a signal that told you when something got added to a group, but I guess it would be, I guess it would tell me over here. Oh, signals. Nope, stop. No, of course not. Bummer. Okay, let's see. So when we add them to the group there, it like just every time anything added to a group, that'd be so cool. Guess I can just override the add to group method. That sounds dangerous. Sounds super dangerous, but maybe we should try it. Maybe we should fly by the seat of our pants and just go for it. Okay, so you can override. Let's see, let's see. Sometimes they don't let you do stuff like that. Devilish laugh. So we could just do this in, we could just do this in the process method and have it updating all the time. Bool default. String bool default. Okay, what does that have to group? Persistent. Persistent bool. Oh, this one's okay. So, wait, what does that mean? I've never even read this. Adds a node to a group. Groups are helpers to name and organize a subset of nodes, enemies, or collectibles. Node can be in any number of groups, assigned one group at a time, but will not be added until they are inside the scene tree. C is inside tree. Persistent deals with packing node to a packed scene and saving the non-persistent groups are stored. Interesting. This could be it. I'm wondering about that. I wonder if I did this before I'm adding. No? Let's see. Hold on. Again. Well, we do want to. I'm getting very sidetracked here. No, I added it. It should be inside the. Okay. It should be inside here. So what we do here is we emit signal, add it to group. X, we do parent. Oh, I'm so sidetracked. I shouldn't be doing all this, but we're gonna do it anyway. Let's see. Add it to group. Now, since this is the fighter, and we're already doing this anyway. Wait, no, is this the fighter script? What's this? Oh, it's arcade room. No, this is a fighter. Groups. Let's do this. This could be screwing everything up. Let's try it. Run the code. Team bad guy. Oh wait, that was already worked. We want to run the actual game. First, I should check if this is even running. It's running. Oh, I'm in arcade team too. They are in arcade enemy, and they're still hitting each other. Okay. Why are they hitting each other? Stop. Stop. Come back. Windows. Hate Windows. Hate Windows so much. Please don't banish all my Windows. Wonder why Windows is called Windows since it hates Windows so much. Look at this. What's wrong with Windows, Windows? Okay. Gather my calm. Was I? They're still hitting each other even though they are in a team together. Why would that be? Do take it. Let's. Oh. This is not getting set because okay. It's supposed to populate the groups down to its children, and I think that is happening because we're not checking whether the fighter. Okay, so this is the thing that filters out collisions that aren't supposed to land. This is the script that belonged to the hurt box, the hurt boxes. So if we get hit, this is the area that hit us. If it's not a hitbox, we don't care about it. If we are invincible, we don't care about it. If we are not actually in range of the hit, then we don't care about it. If it is a hitbox that belongs to one of our teammates, we don't care about it. But the hitbox is not getting added when an enemy is an arcade enemy. Let's see. Let's see. So instead of just generically adding things to groups, I think what I need is a method specifically for adding fighters to a team. Because yes, this is the part. Okay. So let's make just a function called add team. You know what else we can do? We can just like be nice and descriptive variables. Yes. I'll let that stay the way it is. I think if I'm already in the group, it should just be fine, right? It shouldn't change anything. Be that big a deal. Okay, so now I just need to instead of this, let's just this. No, I want to do that there still. The thing is, I have this, but I'm not sure that this is the only place where I'm doing something like this. Let's just see. Let's see how that works. Try it. State enemies, but we need to find out whether they're still being friendly fire. I think I would like it if they blinked when they before they double team. Jump seems to not be sounding. Oh, I bet it's just because my should. Oh, I'm holding that function. With the break room. Let's double. Seriously haven't found any documents yet. Thank you. Come on, come on. Ah. Yeah. Okay. So now we have a nice, better way to do everything. We have some nice debug information up there. Ow. Feels like I cleared more than 4 floors. I'm not counting though. I guess I should count sometime and see if that's a bug. Yeah, baby. Okay. What we got? Enemy friendly fire. Done. Move unlocks happen twice. That sounds annoying. Character animation play needs to pause sometimes. That doesn't sound fun. Sit state doesn't lock other things. That shouldn't be too bad. They could do it a really lazy way. There's a lazy way I can think of. And there's a better way. This one shouldn't be too bad. I bet I can... think of a good way to do this. I think I got it. This one should be really fast. So I'll show you the problem. Demonstrate the problem. Arcade opening. Pretty well. Okay, so I have these bobas. These are health pickups. I want them to sit on top of the bar. I want you to pick them up when you walk, like where they would be, where the, you know, vertical space. If I put them up here and you walk by the bottom of the bar, you won't pick them up because this is the pickup area. So this would be impossible to pick up because the pickup is back here on the wall collision layer. So basically this circle needs to be down here on the floor. I could solve this by just scooting the sprite up because the sprite is separate from this thing, right? But there's an animation that makes it wiggle, or you know, gives it some life, right? Like shine if it's a coin, that's why it's called sparkle. And then when you get it, it's all based on the position. So I can't just move this sprite up here, but that would be ideal. Like you walk by it on the floor and you pick up the thing that's on the table. But that won't work because it's going to be shimmering and it's based on the position. What we can do is change the offset instead of the, let's see, change the offset of the sprite instead of the position. And then the offset is like, offset is just like split the position into a separate thing. So actually, so this little thing up here, this little rotation pivot is actually changes the offset. Offset handles a couple things. It changes the rotation pivot. It's like a separate second position. This must be in the oh, it's probably the animation. Okay, how does that work? Right. Cool, that was easy. So what was the offset I used? 0, -95. We'll just copy that. Anytime I have an item that needs to go on top of the table, I'll just set it. It's not that big a deal. Probably be a way to do it more automatically, but you know what? How long did that take me? 2 minutes? Sit state doesn't block other things. Let's explain. Now sit on couches. Shift and remove. Just playing it weird. It still move. It can still attack. It can still do a lot of things. It can still jump. I don't want to be able to do this. I don't know. Maybe attacking and stuff is okay. Maybe just like press any button to get out. Yeah, maybe it should. Maybe when you're sitting, pressing any button will just stand up. It's like, yeah, no, there's no reason to lock yourself in and sit. Let's see. I think that would be better. Sit. So process sit. Process sit. Pause. And this is where hmm, signal. It'd be great to have an entered state signal. There isn't one. Let's make one. Signal. Let it suggest. It'll maybe it should be state entered and state exited. Okay, so now if we enter a state that isn't, I don't know, we just enter another state, we'll just exit state. Do we even care? Yeah. Okay. If I didn't explain very well or it wasn't obvious, this is my state machine, my fighters. Fighter, I think the reason, yeah, don't do that. There's also a climb state because I have ladders. And that is something we want to lock everything else out because only move up and down. Why? It might be. That's funny. Shouldn't I be entering walk here? I know. States. I don't know that sit should be a state. No, I'm not gonna think about that right now. It's already how it's set up. I think I only enter walk if there's no. Let's try some other. So where do we enter walk? Idle. Let's just walk. Walk. Oh, we only walk if we entered from idle. Let's. I don't need to do that because I'll already be exiting it when we change states. I forgot to test the other ones. What? Shouldn't actually start the walk animation. Should run into idle, which is unfortunate. I'm pressing attack here. I don't like it. Weird. We're entering. Oh, maybe when I exit sit, I'm entering. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Okay. Oh, but I do want to, if I just exit sit. Hold on. Actually, I don't have to restart there, I think, but I will do. Hey, everybody. For watching. I'm one of them. For watching. Glad to have you. Hope you're having a good time. If you want to see me do something else, speak up. I like it. Nice. Just jump out of the chair. Yeah, that's good. There's no reason to lock you into the sitting on the couch. Just be able to sit, jump up, dash, air dash, talk to the guy, run around. Cool. Okay, maybe I should fix his sprite sheet so I can mess his. So it looked like it opened the door twice. Did it close the door? Did it open it when I knocked him out, and then again when... We're going to work on the things that we wrote down. Unlocks happen twice. Still sounds hard and scary. Character animation needs to play... Character animation player needs to pause sometimes, not other times. Dialogue portrait isn't set on the first line of dialogue. Unlocked costumes need to be parameterized. Multi-hit heat moves on missing hitboxes. That's easy enough to just look at real quick. So heat moves are the ultimates. New player. That one has a hitbox. That one's working. This one only has one hitbox. Some of them are multi-hit. This one's multi-hit. It has multiple hitboxes. I don't know if that one wasn't working. This one has hitboxes, but it hasn't been working when I tried to use it. Let's see. We'll test it out. Turn these guys off. Where's my bag? Do a little break. Deal. Okay. So the ultimates work by to build mirror. Oh. Okay, so that is not working until the last hit. Hit ones. That one's not working at all. Let's turn on the bugging. It is supposed to be drawing hitboxes. Why isn't it drawing hitboxes? Maybe her hitboxes are wrong? Oh yeah, because okay, so each character has different hitboxes. So no, she still has hitboxes too. Still running? Yes. Ah, so the other ones are showing. I need to get rid of this. Darken the background in this, or get characters' outlines or something. Okay, so we do some taunts, build up style, and we fire off, and there's no hitboxes. We do have hitboxes. My other moves. Just and for Aurora. Last one does have a hitbox for some reason. Why? Too hard. That's the problem. Future me. I said I was just going to check real quick, right? I said it would be easy enough to check real fast. This is a problem of regenerating all the sprite sheets, and that can be a later thing. Unlock costumes. I think these things, maybe I should switch down to some of these sub items. I'm gonna move these down out of the way. I don't care about this. Show you what I mean by that. So we have speech bubbles if you don't want to start a whole dialogue, but they can go off screen. I don't think this is a big problem. think it's fine. If you want to see the rest of it, you can just see the rest of it. So I'm going to cancel that. It's not worth my time. So that would actually be kind of hard. I'd have to like have the box check how big the screen is and then like check its global position. That would be no bueno. Bottom's cut off. It's not a big deal right now. Vending machine needs a theme. I think for now that's the lowest priority thing. Vending machine needs to focus an item on open. Yes, it does. Switching character doesn't reset the selected type icon. Oh, one thing that's going to make my life way easier is pause menu focus. What that means is you're in the game and you pause the game. I want to be able to loop back up to the top. And that will be easy to fix. So all we got to do is go to the world, go to the world, go to the world. Focus. Neighbor top. Quit. Okay. Quit. Focus. Neighbor bottom. Top. Okay. Save. See, there's all these little things in software that sometimes you just don't think about. They take 10 seconds to fix. Am I the only one? Am I that stupid? You just like forget these tiny little things and know how easy they'll be and just never do them for months. Okay. Moves refocus last move after selecting one. What is that? That is menu on pauses and then opens pause on escape. Pause menu moveset open should always show options select for moves reference. Okay, I know what that is. That shouldn't be too bad. World. So in the game, I have all these pause menus. There's this one, and then that opens the moves menu. It shows you your moveset. And the moveset menu has this little option selector, because there's 3 different pages of move types that you can have. But I don't need that option button all the time, because sometimes when you're swapping a move, you're not allowed to swap any other move. Like, so the aerials or the taunts or the ultimates can only be, there's only like 2 equip slots for those. So you don't need to have this option button here. So I have it so that it will turn off sometimes. This is just happening because I turned this on. But it appears to be turned off by default. No, that's on. Okay, why did I say that was off? It's on there. Okay, I have a suspicion. Something caused me to write that down. So somewhere it must be off when it's supposed to be on, invisible when it's supposed to be visible. Gotcha. Now I gotta find it. That means I gotta play my game a little. Oh shoot. Good sign for me is I'm really having fun with this game. Even though I'm doing the same thing over and over, it's just really fun to get him, man. Get him. Get you. Oh, no. Yeah, it's definitely opening twice. I need to figure out. There's a lot of things happening like that. Okay, so that's triggering twice as well, and camera jumps all over the place. Okay, so in this case, the option button is not shown. I don't want it to be, because you can only equip this move to these slots and not to those other ones that are under the other option select. So, actually, I think I want this move to be like a special, but let's swap it. And there's another problem. I need to refocus it when I swap it out. Let's just try setting that right now. Let's see. Focused with card pressed. Signal press card, button key, card answer. Let's try card. Next. Focus. Grab things. And let's also if I thought there was a thing that swap one mode. Oh, let's see. New card press. Let's go back there. Let's just try that. See what happens. I can't think of any reason why we shouldn't grab focus and click on the card. I don't know why it's not doing that anyway. Like, I thought that was the default behavior. Oh, because I'm creating a new card. Oh, I don't want to. Oh, okay. No. Swap to is a key. Swap card ref equals swap from add card add. Let's. Because this is the card we pressed. We don't want the one we pressed. Shut up. We don't want the one we pressed to focus. We want the new one to focus, right? I guess I should turn off the debug text for the numbers. Why he didn't. Moment of truth. Learned head crash. Yes. Okay. So now, hopefully. Oh, well, it's focusing the. Oh, it's because I'm swapping. I want to focus the one I don't know why this would be the case, but let's just see what happens if we do the other one. Oh, the swap card ref is the one in the swap one position. Yeah, we want the one that we're swapping with. We've changed them around, so I don't know. I'm going fast and loose here. I'm gonna try one thing. There's two options. You try one, and then if that doesn't work, then try the other one. Don't overthink it. If you want to overthink it, you can, but you can also just. No, see, that didn't work. Maybe it's okay to do this. You know what? If I can still use the if I can still use the menu, it's fine. Because it wasn't even like you change it one time and then you couldn't change it again because the focus vanished. This is fine. Okay, so that was an issue that I wasn't really concerned with. Man. Okay, so the knockback is causing something where you can juggling. Oh, the juggles. No, no, please, no. 1-inch punch. No, don't spam. Tense. Okay, what was I gonna? Oh, let's check the moveset. Aha! So now, okay, this is what I was talking about. I should still have the option thing here so that I can see my specials and my aerials and my heat moves. But it's gone. Now that I've done the move unlock swap once, the option button's now gone. So I need to it's probably the I'm using the same menu, and after I close the move swap version, it doesn't re-visualize it. I could just make sure it's always there when I open it from the pause menu. That's probably the best way, because then I don't have to worry. I can set it wherever else. And because what I know for sure is that when I open it from the pause menu, I want it there. So let's do that. Let's close everybody. Close all tabs. Who cares? Let's go to game. Oh, pause menu, input, on moves press, moves, move panel, closing, move panel open. Let's go here and let's my controller. Okay. I probably want like a way to I want like a easy way to set this visible true. Mm, um, why am I telling swap one to be invisible? Or is that when like swap one, when swap one is visible, anytime swap one is set visible, I want the, or like, true statement. Anytime swap one is visible, I want that one invisible. Vice versa. That should be okay. Yeah, this is where we set modes. That makes more sense. So swap one. Oh, yeah. Maybe I don't even need this if I'm doing it there instead. Okay, so how do we do it? We had to go unlock a move, and equip it, and then after that we had to pause. This is what's called a corner case. This is the 90% of the work that you have to do after your game's 90% done. Corner cases. I'm not saying my game's 90% done, but you know what I mean. Okay, moment of truth. Learn. Okay, so that is gone. Zoom. New set. There it is, and we can use it. Yay! Oh, that's another problem. When you taunt, when you preview stuff, it's actually using the moves, which is not a huge deal. Because if you aren't paused, you can still just use the moves. It's just like wonky. It just feels wrong. Feels exploitable, but I don't know if it really is. I mean, whatever. That's a later problem. What did I just fix? Yay! Wow. So many done, dude. Moves menu unpauses and then opens pause on escape. Moves menu unpauses. Oh, I know what this is. Okay. You ever write something down and then half an hour later you forget what you meant? Okay. So when I hit pause here and I look at my moves, view move set. When the pause menu closes, it unpauses the game. Oh no. I'm like, that's a mess. Okay, that's a big mess. Such a problem too. Wow. How long have I been at this? 110 minutes. What time is it? 4:49. Oh man. Yeah. Get tired. Get tired of bugs. You know what we do when we get tired of bugs? You want to keep working. You want to keep feeling like you're making some progress. Um, do something that isn't fixed bugs. Do something that still works, still good work, and isn't fixing bugs. Like, unlocked costumes need to be parameterized. Character select. Moves menu on pauses and opens pause and space. Yeah, my brain is winding down, solving problems. Hmm. Um. Is there anything else on here that's so easy that I can just do it? Switching character doesn't reset select type icon. I think I can fix that really quickly. Let's see the menus. Character select. Character select. Have these previews. And under the preview, you have a moveset select. When you click on a new character, let's also change my costume. When I click on a new character, I have a moveset. The stuff isn't getting reset enough. It's resetting the option back to 1, but for some reason it doesn't reset the icon, which is weird because I would think that the icon should be part of the. Oh, I think I know why. This is not a regular option button. I made a fake option button for secret reasons. Let's see. So this is the preview script, or the preview scene. Moveset select, yes. Okay. I need to like clear the icon, get pop-up, get selected. Icon is null, icon equals. Icon is not null. Actually, okay, so somewhere there has to be like a thing where I'm clearing. Shouldn't this just set null? Like, no reason it can't be null, right? Null is good. If it's null, and it goes away. Hopefully. Why am I checking for null? I want it to be null. Maybe that was causing a problem at some point. Let's see. Yay. So then, well, fixed. Done. New character, same as currently select, doesn't get costume applied. I think I can fix that. Costume button doesn't get set when the fighter is selected. So that's the same type of problem. That's this little thing that says 1 on it. just a generic button. Okay, where's the signal? Custom press, custom next. So this is where, okay, let's see. Another thing. So, what's going on here? Any player check their costume and pick the next one. Current costume. Okay, this is where we want to. Okay, player data costume equals 0. Player inst costume change. What we want to do is just like right. This should actually change the fighter's costume. Yeah. Oh, I think this went back to the part when it used to be that I only had 2 costumes. So now this doesn't make sense anymore. That doesn't need to happen. So player data fighter path equals fighter. This is key and selected keys, key, player data equals selected key. So player data is one of the existing selected ones. So player data, and then preview is the new one. Thing is, we need to check what costume, we still need to check what costume they have selected. I guess this is okay. We only care if it's the first one, right? Maybe let's just what do we say about overthinking? Don't do it. We'll try it and see, and if it's like we're not going to check all the corner cases, and if there's a corner case, we'll come back to it. We'll try a couple things. Okay. So add an opponent of her, so number 2, pick some move sets, go to the stage, go. Hey, it worked. Okay. Let's go back and try something else. That works. Let's also try switching out AK. That doesn't work. When we do a new fighter, we need to reset the costume and the number on it. Where does refresh movesets get called, actually? Actually, you know what? We'll figure it out by doing this. Add preview fighter. Add preview fighter, we should reset the costume. But I think all that matters is preview, right? I think all we care about is current costume and the text, right? Like, Zero inclusive, but not when we display. Because normal people don't understand what costume zero means, right? Most people. Breakpoint, which is fine. Go change your costume, change to AK, back to 1. Sick. And she only has 1 costume unlocked. Let's just test some stuff out. Let's go unlock AK's other costume. It's broken. Just got this. Broken ass move. That move is going to be a problem. It needs something else. It needs to be slower. The point is it's supposed to pull you in. So it's supposed to be like... I don't like zoning where it's about keeping them away. I like it where you can control space, and part of controlling space is being able to. I think. I guess that's more of a command grab is what they would consider that, right? Or command throw. It's not really a. Hey, if Incineroar's Alolan Whip is a command grab, then this can be a command grab. It brings you in. But I don't know. I think of this stuff as zoning where it's controlling space and not keeping the enemy out. I hope that it will make for more dynamic play. But I don't know. Okay, what was I? Oh, I was unlocking a costume, right. No. Good. Oh. Oh, it works to show the right player, but... Oh yeah, oh, that's another problem. Okay, when you have 2 of the same character, it... Character portrait, dialogue, never switches sides and always displays right hand. That's default expression. What I would like to do is make it shadow self. Like silhouette or something, that would be fun. Shadow self, we'll do battle later. Another thing I want to do is in the boss fight, if you're fighting the boss, you're fighting yourself, change the costume, you know, to a different costume. Okay, we're gonna unlock. Nice. Use the costume here. Nice. Sick. Okay. Oh, and I was gonna check. So this, I think, that's. It feels so good. Okay, that's a lot of bugs fixed, right? New character doesn't get costume applied. That we fixed. Done. Costume button doesn't get set when new fighter is selected. Done. Preview fighter moves, travel. No, that's not fixed. Sometimes adding computer player replaces currently selected fighter. That is, it's very hard to replicate that issue. So I fixed 2 and I've added 2. Well, that's okay. Okay. This is probably very easy. In fact, I thought this was happening already. I don't know why that's not happening. I'll show you what it is. Show you what I mean. Gotta show. I can't just talk to myself. So, no, debug. Debug world break room. Do I have a actual? Yes, I do. Get you out of the way. To use my new method of setting sprites up. Not tables. Okay, get sandbag out of the way. See the vending machine. So I thought that when I push the button, it should focus one of these. Oh, I don't have any diamonds. Another thing I want to do with this, I'm gonna get like, I want to make little icons of the character's hand, and have it like, you know, have it like it's about to push the button, and then when you click it, it'll go juice, as the kids are calling it these days. And then, yeah, when you switch focus, it'll just move the hand over. That would be cute. Okay, so it should just be focusing one of those when you open the menu. Why is it doing that? Room. Words. Yes. Machine. Machine. Ready. I guess. Yeah, so this is where it's supposed to happen. If the focus owner, so for Godot people who want to know about menu focus, I keep saying focus a lot. Maybe people don't know what focus is. When you have something like selected, like a button, that's called focused, this color, and you can press an arrow button and it goes to the next. Focus neighbors are the things that are next to it, that when you press the button. So you have to automatically decide, okay, quit, the focus neighbor to the bottom is the top, so that it loops around like that. If nothing is focused, all control nodes have a method called getFocusOwner, and this is supposed to return out of your whole game, out of the whole scene tree, whatever you have instanced, this is supposed to return whatever control node is the focused one. There can only be one at a time. So if there isn't anything focused, and there shouldn't be right here, this input method will run every time I make any kind of input. If I press a button and there is no focus owner, then this is supposed to run and highlight the oh, I know what the problem is. Rubber duck debugging. I explained to you and figure out the problem. And it'll target whatever I decide so that something can be focused. Because if nothing is focused, pressing the arrow keys doesn't do anything. And then your controller can't select anything off your menu. So you have to do something like this. Um, so the problem here is that I have this grid container. That's how I'm populating the vending machine with items. But the grid container doesn't have buttons in it. It has further sub-containers that contain one icon, one checkbox button that has a diamond icon on it and a number that tells you the price of the item. So what I'm doing here is I'm having the VBox container grab the focus, and I need to have the button grab the focus. So I will go get child 0, and I'm just going to trust myself that I put... no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to grab this. Child 0. If child 0 has no has no button. Oh. Let's see. Not running. Yes, running. Something is focused. What is focused? Oh. Oh, it was hold on. Let's start over. Let's read. GD script can be hot changed, it's interpreted, so it doesn't, you don't have to recompile or restart, but sometimes it's better to do that anyway. I don't think I wrote down that the door opens twice. Another bug. Completely inconsequential bug that makes the game look unpolished. So many more important things to work on, but I should probably take a look at that at some point. Quick doesn't have an animation. Come on, man. Something must still be focused. Like, why? Well, this isn't actually... That's clicked control. That's not... It's not even clicked, though. I'll just print. Sometimes it's hard to see these things with the debugger. I don't want to... Okay. Good old print statements never fail you, except when they do. Old standby, I guess I should say. Okay. Maybe back needs, I feel like. The other problem is that I just have it so that no matter what you press, you leave the menu as soon as you press something. That's not what I want. Makes it kind of hard to debug. Okay, so something is focused. Oh, the buy button is focused. Oh, they are focused. They're just not highlighting. Okay. It's interesting. So this is working. It should be showing. Maybe. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I know what it is. Oh. I don't have a focus sprite for the checkbox button on this theme. If you will notice, in the character select menu, the other place I'm using checkbox button. Focus is just modulating the. So this one has like a different style applied to it when it's focused. This one, these do not. These just get modulated and they are focused. So let's see. So the correct way to fix this is to go in here and my check button, check box, styles. Yes, see this? Empty, that's weird. Ah. How does this work? I always forget how this works, because like, hmm. Something different between, this is a style box. Style have. Let's just see what happens when we give it a texture. Because this should, oh no, no. This one. I just do, ah, okay, yeah, see, that's not right. The checkbox button is like very much the same as a regular button with toggle mode, but it has this little extra texture icon and it can be radio. It can be a radio button where you add it to a group and then you can only select one of them. And it automatically knows to change to the radio icon. Problem is, it's not. Maybe let's see. What is the style box line? Oh, that's focus. I'm so curious. Ah. Ah. Okay, what about this? Okay, what are we doing again? That's good. I like that. Yeah. Good temporary fix. See how that looks. Just going to put a little line next to it when you focus it. Because then eventually I'll add my little hand, right? So it, perfectly fine. That's plenty. Perfectly happy with that. For now. Because then I'll add my cool little hand icon that'll be real immersive. Love it. Okay. Preview fighter sometimes. Let's this up here. Move finished stuff out of the way so we can just bask in the completion and the satisfaction of the job well done, and not have it clutter everything up. Unpauses and then opens pause on escape. The moves menu closing has a couple of different routes it can take based on how you opened it is the problem. So the moves menu can open in-game based on from opening the pause menu and clicking the open moves menu button. It can also open when you unlock a move, so you can swap one, and then there's going to be another like more interactive place where you can go and you can change your moves freely as you want. And it should only reopen the pause menu if you opened it from the pause menu. That's a question on how I need to handle that. Maybe I just don't close the pause menu. I could just lay the moves menu over the top of the pause menu. Huh. I don't know. Brain's starting to dead. 2 hours is a good stream, right? I'm pretty satisfied. Did I finish half of this? Did I finish half of the list? I think I finished half the list. The bottom 5 are the biggest things that are going to take a long time, but okay. I didn't intend to fix those today anyway. I wanted to get a lot done and feel satisfied. I'm happy. Thanks for watching.